Ebinyara, Manzora, the Vice Chairperson of NRM Northern Uganda,
Amba Gaga NRM D Uganda Woru Esirigari E
General Moses Ali, the Deputy Prime Minister of Uganda,
Amba General Moses Ali ni Namberi Joaru Prime Minister Dire E
the Secretary General of the NRM,
Karani Oborogoro Amari Party NRM Dire E
all the other leaders,
Amba Tituria RE
and the people of Adjumani.
Anyelaki Amari Adjumani Yoterose.
I am here to again present to you the vision of the NRM.
Madi Andrew Orobi NRM Diri Terere Anyini.
The NRM has been involved in the politics of Uganda for the last 65 years.
Party NRM Diri Olula se Uganda Riri Draya Otaki Nyamtia Zalimbito Unera.
Initially, we were members of the old political parties of UPC, DP, Kabaka Yeka.
Andranyeze Party Yoku Uganda a UPCA Kabaka Yeka Titronai Andrani Oriki Tiaru
And DP.
Ongo DP Salaka.
But we found that those parties had a problem of basing themselves on sectarianism of religion and tribes.
Ki ditiriore olure party na bati ya a ndrontronarantu kale yo dini dise vo asuru dise sore olure party na bati ya a.
That is why by 1965 we started this new line of the NRM.
De oba kinyeli falumia titalum diazi alimbito use da NRM ori udidini.
And the line was love Uganda, love Africa. Yes, the tribes are there, the regions are there, but emphasize Uganda, emphasize Africa.
Ndrondrona aditante ole bubari Uganda nindro vuini Africa tiri so lendro vua ansurutu dini seko.
That's why we say patriotism, love Uganda, Pan-Africanism, love Africa.
Equina ole bubari Africa ridi ndro vua ole ru Uganda risandro bubari Uganda risai.
In other words, we emphasize the unity, irrespective of religion, irrespective of tribes, and irrespective of whether you are a woman or a man or a youth or a child.
De ole aluau ko bureranzuka dini sira suru sira adio tingini aisa yoke ole aluau.
So, because of that, we have been able to bring peace in Uganda.
De oba ewe etiru dia Uganda aradi ni asini.
Because people are talking of peace, which is there now. But it did not come by accident. It came because of some actions.
De oba tiaru Uganda abakata yo ewe di ki ewe ya nyadruku ide bulakarite.
With our ideology of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, we look at all Ugandans as the same people.
Oba urata NRM di ranzuka ko olu alutidi oba baka Uganda ni ndreru baka rundrekbo aluariani.
We don't have a bad tribe, we don't have a bad religion, we have got good people in all religions, in all tribes.
Bari dini siyo matema di yao ni yo voa suru siku adiru Uganda arindrekbo kare aloka.
We don't look at who you are, we look at what you do.
Ontre nyauku kiadindrea ile pati ngoya e.
If you do good things, you are patriotic.
Zobu anyita tuiri dea owekwina ile nyabunintro.
If you do bad things, then we oppose you.
Zonyiteta nyita unziri dea o baka nyindrera.
We oppose wrong and support right.
Taunziri lebo leku kiteri bako guna tiao.
Now, because of that, we have been able to achieve two things.
Diopa ta rongo eri iterura.
First of all, unity in politics.
Olualu laseari I.
By having a national political party which brings Ugandans together.
Voa lemula sedi Uganda oborogoro aluongoka ba Uganda arieti kare alokare.
That's why we are able to win elections nationally on the first round without going for second round.
Dioba NRM saka ijaza ongoza ija okuribati sasini.
Without that, there is no religion which would get 50% of the people of Uganda.
Oba adi jaza kamutito unindera ni asini.
Or a tribe that would get even 20% of the population of Uganda.
Voa dini suru sinyesua ewoziti gari tetemutiri.
So, the ideology of unity has united the politics.
Raolu aludidi odueti la sesa kari alokara.
But it has also enabled us to form institutions which are national, such as the army, the police, the prisons, the civil service, the judiciary.
Deoba osi lemu opo Uganda rie wo amiri ribati Toyota rura.
And it is those, plus the people, that have brought peace.
Vua anyipa ra Uganda rie wewe esukara antoka asinide.
Now, in the manifesto of the NRM, which you will get a copy, they will come to your parishes and bring copies. We are talking of 7 points, contributions, in the last 40 years of the NRM in power.
Jainere matatu badi kinge ya kadika kakiteari tarongorongoria ituteri President Ojo difu keakeara bugu okorokoro lubari atiuba zodi ko yandi Paris ya sesara.
But on this occasion, I will talk on about 3 points.
Kientro mata rongorongo na joao.
The first one is what people have already talked about and what I have also talked about, and that is peace,
Atito aruri egwe.
which has come because of the other points I pointed out.
Kiegwe yani teta zibati atia timata yoto diarura na bati etini.
Now, that one is clear. We have not had peace in Uganda for the last 500 years.
Anitu di leg bo kendrelo amala zozieze egwe ori olure Uganda ayo takinya tere.
Some people speak about Uganda as if it did not exist until the British came.
Bazi tiori kata yo Uganda niti ki ojoki egwe iti tanzakoro.
But these tribes of Uganda were here all these thousands of years.
Vuadini risuru angu angosuru tere Uganda
And we have the history.
Odaria a.
We had a bit peace between 900 and 1400 AD.
Egwe di ori olure akinyeli falu mia titalu mutilimbi sutilo konasia a.
Much of Uganda was under a dynasty called the Batwezi.
Nainga la se Uganda ari kolu suru se nainga anyera wa suru Buganda riza a Batwezi riza a.
And they brought peace for that time.
Nainga etiki egwe ra.
But after they collapsed in 1400, there was chaos.
Ki ani tunainga kingeli fwalu mutilimbi susi note ani kodedi wa longuzuru eta dara.
The successor kingdoms of Bunyoro, Buganda, Nkore, Rwanda, the ones in Tanzania, Buhaya, the ones in Congo, were always in war among themselves.
Naibu suru Banyoro I Baganda I Ankole I Olurentanda Noja.
Until the British came and captured them.
Ojo dirura odu emwa ira.
And then the wars continued with Kabarega and the cattle rustlers in Karamoja.
Oja obi nani oya andraga ewo Kabalega ririka sa trobua Karamoja sa viti uretore bati.
After independence, there were wars which you know, which you must have heard of.
Naifu Uganda su tringo kingeli falumia ditalumtia zalimpieri dese. Anyisa iniote adutori retereni ai.
The war between Mutesa and Obote in 1966.
Naifu oja ziore olure akabaka tilo fom kabaka Mutesa ti Obote tro e.
The wars of Idi Amin 1971-79.
Voa atugo nainga Idi Amin isa kingeli falumia ditalum titu terilimbi alo si oride ndi kingeli falumia ditalum titu terilimbi ditalo si oja ore olure a.
The war between NRM and UPC 81-86.
Oja ore olure a eli falumia ditalum tiaro limbia zia si UPC tilo fo NRM tro e.
Then even when NRM took power, there were wars, as you remember, COIN, ADF, and the other groups.
Vo NRM odu komu de sa nyera wa ritual falumia ditalum tiaro limbia zia si konyi sore olure a iya de azibatitro.
But because of the other ideology of patriotism and Pan-Africanism and the strength it has created, we have now been able to defeat those wars.
Kilo batichu yenare muti bakolu alu Uganda adide oba odi oja sitode bati aminewa.
All the Ugandans are victors in that war.
Ru Uganda riti tru oza oja di amine bai.
Because we also promote reconciliation, even among the ones who are not working together, we bring them together when we have a chance.
Vua remuka oluka rea luka atelonguzuru kolua asa tati ubaka olutu alune olua asi Uganda e.
So that is achievement number one, peace.
Lady retugo ruenare mwataitele Uganda ni atitwa ruriebwe lady.
And it is in the manifesto, and that's why we say protect the gains.
Vua ni lubati enare mutiti arusa ija yadi diga adisiko joa o mbatari atani.
But then peace must be followed by development. That's what your chairman was talking about here.
Nai amba NRM dia mari district diri ateta zitie jole anela le rongorongo nabati.
And as I speak about development, I must notice that the population of Adjumani has now come up.
Zote amatajo vozoti weli anyeto bari Adjumani tiri ozora.
By 1969-70, the whole of Madi, MOYO, Adjumani, Obongi, we are like 90,000. You can go and check in the census of 1969.
Andra ni kinyeli falumia titalumu diazia tigana a ruanyeto madidi nyidu moyo nitro nyidu Adjumani nitro weli bari ritete ireli fumutiri talo.
So when I come here and I see that Adjumani alone is 300,000 people, I feel very happy.
Kitiale anasi ni egbeto Adjumani ni adute sanye suwa weli bari rotada.
And why is this? Why is this? Mainly because of the immunization of the children.
The
children are no longer dying from measles, from all those diseases. Your chairman talked about those developments. He talked about the roads which you can see for yourselves.
NRM chairman orikata tejo vozole tirire ga gurure da nyetrobondre bani misera.
When the NRM came, the tarmac road was stopping in Gulu.
Antrani leti sulela musedi tina se Gulu.
We had to repair the Gulu-Kampala road a number of times, but also extend it to Atiak, to Adjumani, now to Laropi, all the way to MOYO, to Yumbe, to Koboko now.
Leti de da sulela musedi ko ya tare tere Gulu esi yadi paka na ideru ro ya Tiaki drako yadi ni Muyo paka Koboko Yumbe sidi da yote hadi fuleti de tere.
But I am told that the security road to Obongi is not in a good condition.
Kileti baride ayadi burusi ko yo bonyisede ole itelera.
I've told these people of the works that I don't want to hear of these unmaintained maram roads and unrepaired tarmac roads.
Asurura kesu leti di ataniko le ombatuiri osuruti leti ekule de gandanda ni koro.
Roads and electricity, the most important things are peace, electricity, and the roads.
Ta okorere ntele vozogari leti I vuati ongo ekwewe ongo leti laka.
And then on the social side, education and health.
Vualini ongo ruekwe gasa tandre katro.
Therefore, all your leaders should agree that when we are budgeting, before we talk about any other thing, salaries of public servants, you have been hearing teachers striking, that they want more salary. But is it correct to pay more public servants more money when the roads are not done? Is that correct? Is that fair?
Disi tati ubarura ewo budget ubatorika ta okorere rileti vua vozo atito ribatirire da ozi ojo anyitiri twirereri musara anyeri udia rurala ponyori ko wala musara kole airinza kitwirereri musara na inza kaya wala twirereri leti ribati ati ribati trodisoi tekpare.
We are not against increasing the salary of public servants, but first of all, peace, the roads, electricity, health, and schools. Then we can add on.
Tati tuaruri leti gudu voa sukuru debati kolo siraki naifu ongo adi tandre da musara inza kabebu ga musara diri ganira.
We in the UPDF have been fighting for no pay or low pay for the last 55 years.
Amba mundaratiri ile a isori ki okolongwe sure gangwa dru oti kinyara tere.
Because we could not demand high salary from our mother, Uganda, when we knew that the mother had no money.
Amala saadi nasioni ruote diso adi siti nzaria intakpeni amala Uganda ri diso siti nzayo.
What sort of child are you when you come to your mother? You must give me more money, more money. You know your mother doesn't have enough money.
Desi tonyi barangwa teri nye anyente di nyijo anyente kokwe nyini siti nzanza fuadi ni rini yote diso siti diaru yodi.
Because the money is public. The budget, how much money the government earns, you see it. It is in the budget.
Desi siti Uganda riri saizi na ingoti ya isa tatu bale budget ungwele budget di kanyindre ote.
So therefore, I want us to agree that the roads must be both tarmac and maram must be always in good condition.
Desi kole a ikita titwaru rileti ofirubari Adjumani riziti kole osula musira ongo ziti kwenye tui disi osu kolu pelere e.
Why? I'm saying.
Adutasi.
Because the road affects everybody.
Amalaskua leti de kabakpokoru ndituru.
The public servant, the one who has never worked in the government, all of us are affected. So let's start with that which affects all of us.
Leti de oko ba ebuite kakameti tiri satro roa nyetro tu de se ole leti ni de atire asini.
And if there is extra, then we can do other things. But let's do the minimum first.
Naibu to ampurairi orita zibati teki atiri kole atiso onre idoto arure letiri de batikba.
So the security road from Pakere to Pabo is in a bad condition. It must be worked on.
Leti bari anyetro ngadi ko ya pakilesi ori ya oire Pabo de ungwele security road di yani diaru tuiku kole angbe ide mi emira.
The road from Adjumani to Obongi is also in a bad condition.
Voa leti ngadi Adjumani ko yo bonyisi nyanyari de sa na ovini unzikole akitero.
So, once we agree on the budgeting, what comes first, things will move.
Zoa irura tati ubare aka okolongo ni koya dini ni rairi tangu de sake awa.
And we have seen how it can work. Like now we have finished the road from Guru to Atiak to Adjumani, and we are continuing.
Desi intera leti di engadi Atiak ya di bari Adjumani o ya pako mi de tera drokole ako zameri na alele ya zondi MOYO resakidero.
The chairman told you about the schools.
NRM chairman bari district area komu di PNRM tiro jota sukuru bira.
The primary schools.
Sukuru bari batiri primary kari bati e.
The secondary schools.
Senior riri bati e.
They are all the technical school.
Voa sukuru votori te amelo technical school tiani na e.
They are all mentioned.
Lady teula era.
And the sub-counties which don't have government secondary schools will get in the next term.
They say bari Adjumani dia sabu county secondary school esu de korore a dropi ikesu ada Kenya finance here ya de gatro.
And the parishes which don't have government primary schools will also get.
Voa parisi bari dia tiki sikole primary school kolwa iga anisa yori batike suara Kenya ya de batiga.
Because that is our policy.
Amala lady lo bati enaremwa dreleli ni gari bati.
But I'm glad the sheikh who prayed reminded you of the history.
Tebe amba dini amadri islamu dire na ile gijore agadia ejo ile kini pelere ejo ta order ditro.
Although he's a Muslim, but he was giving the parable of the sower.
Anite dini islamu dire gaki lejo epi anejoleri bugole bari catholic Christian dire kasa ari ekale jo epi okojo le bugu na ara rijo ao. In
the Bible Jesus gave the parable of a sower who went and planted seeds. Some fell in the thorns, some fell on the rock and dried up.
Anyera wa lejo bugole riana lejo epi zikata jo ori dedi voaduriga voazitiode otikia rebati iti.
But some fell on the good ground and germinated. And he's saying you are now finally my message of wealth creation is beginning to germinate.
They say amba lejo ekwi okongoro rereri ori dedi nyakutu ire ari kozo konga kozo rako wapelere de ilimie suka nyeto Uganda riko roleleri.
So this is what I've been telling you all this time. I've been telling you about free education. From 1996. But people didn't listen to my advice.
Anyiberi tampa tuko president de anyeri lejo de ekwini kwa ididisa kode.
They still charge money in the government schools.
Triaru sabakoti city kesi sukuru gameti dire batine.
And then some of the children drop out.
Batiri zibati vo akapo nyi ebera otaki iko ako.
That's why I decided to peacefully show resistance again. You know, sometimes NRM is peaceful, sometimes it is violent.
Voa lase parti ya Marie NRM dirsedele anisa zibati siegwe kizibati sika anisa koka bara tazibati gai.
So when people refuse to listen to my message of free education for children in government schools, I started my own schools, skilling hubs, where I train children free of charge, and you have seen how much they are changing.
Ate mi dota yokadi baziti erie kwina kuruvozo lini senior riga kusa primary tige beki akaka obipo nyitro andraka kurode meamu batati dralini bontori anyanikotere ani baridia oliadia akoba kalini tema votorike babari nere.
Are there some of my graduates here from the skilling hubs?
Desi anyiba ikoka olia industrial hub karidia a.
Put up your hands.
Anyinzutio rude.
Those you can come forward here.
Oma anyefu antrakadi emi. Security, you can open way.
Allow them for them to come. Now they will give their testimony. They will give their testimony when they come.
Okay, so anyefu rairi, anyefu anyanya leteni itereri ara.
Now that is all on education.
De rukodi linitori e.
On health, the chairperson also gave the report.
Eworu eberiga NRM chairman kiswikiriri ojo taru ebekasatro.
And the results of health are already here. The increase in the population is because of immunization. There's one problem with health, that is the stealing of drugs in government hospitals. Our people are using computers to fight that.
They say, Baka,
but I'm also thinking of recruiting some religious inclined people who are not corrupt to monitor for me these 1,400 health centers. There are not many. I can get God-fearing people, 1,400 of them, so you monitor for me the drugs in these health centers.
Let
the other children come. Don't stop them from coming. Let them come. The graduates, let them come. So, that is all to do with the development. Development has got economic infrastructure like the roads and the electricity. And so you have seen the electricity all the way from Guru to here. The telephones, you have seen the telephones. Everybody has got a telephone now. That is on the side of economic infrastructure. And the schools, the health centers are to do with social infrastructure. So, if you are auditing NRM, you start with peace and you go to development. But I always ask my people whom I meet the following question.
Kisa atirusi malazizi bamarire batitri lazide bati.
I say, there's a tarmac road now in Adjumani.
Ozi anyi da leti sulela musiri Adjumani a.
The question is, at night, do you sleep on the tarmac road?
Da lazini ini aganyi oduko leti la musiri itria.
What do you call sleeping?
Your Excellency, they said yes.
What do you call sleeping? Sleeping in our language.
Odu koka.
Otu, huh?
Odu koka.
Do you otu poka on the road at night?
Ani odu ko leti di itria.
Do you otu opoka on the road?
Ani odu ko leti mia.
Where do you otu opoka?
Odu koka.
Where?
Ani odu ko ingoa. That they sleep in the house.
What do they call house?
Jo.
Call it?
Jo.
So, so you otu opoka so. Now, that's why the NRM came in the 60s to guide our people.
Lady of the NRM weyato kinyairito el palumia ditalo mudiaziasi a ya leti be titori.
In the 60s when we were students,
El palumia ditalo mudiaziasi ambati ore olure batiri ponyitire e.
We asked this same question. We asked this same question. If you are sleeping in your house, that means that the poverty you left there in the morning, when you go back, it will be waiting for you. What do you call poverty?
Tako.
Aha. So the tako, you left in the morning. When you go back, will be there waiting for you. And say, Karibuni sana. We are still here.
Tako ni nyebe nyenga ini nyebe nyirito anari kanyute na apaka ituko derasa nyengwela kakanyi nyesu anati kanyizia ne oluna.
So that's why we said, please, there's a difference between development, which is ours, and wealth, which is mine as a person, our family or a company. They are the ones who own wealth.
Desi anyeto ngwingwi kole oniote wofu ozoti voa maliti amala maliti kolu nyiti nyangasirini wa kusake sua anya lemuzi kusa anya grupu temari na ye wo maliti de kanyi konani kizo vozoti libako joao vozoni kabako bo true.
So, do not be diverted and think because there is a tarmac road in our area, there is electricity, there are telephones, there are schools, therefore your home is out of problems.
Besikolea igweko omaleti lamuria atia sukurua rueweza tuini.
Those schools, those health centers are ours. But poverty is yours. And so is wealth. So the third word I would like to emphasize today, the first one was peace. Second one, development. The third one is wealth.
aluni egbe I erini vozo I dana zona mali.
But before I go to Ereth, let a girl and a boy from my skilling hub give their testimony there.
Da zobakata yo mali dribatiri voto esukara lini sukuru amaridi aulia direkaria idea a batiri di dandra karia a.
One boy and one girl.
Omazalo ongobaralo anyetu ruria.
Speaking the local language.
Anyijo tamaditisi tatui anyini retede sukuru anyiri anyela leo lia di avuka siringi jo nyitia isaka aniri jo au maditisi.
Enere moye Museveni oye amanzo pasi anakonyi kele amani disi.
You speak, they will summarize later. You speak.
Okwe amani morira moriana kwele amani di amite tarani yao tarani amite di ongo amasa silakaki amadila kwa ni otaku kola kinza amadini gadu okwe amani konya siruta amaje amite ari amanzora.
Summarize what she has said.
Your Excellency, she was one of those who started the tailoring. They were in their group. Right now, they are doing tailoring, but she's saying they don't have enough requirement for the tailoring, so they are still asking for government to support them in the other requirement to do best tailoring.
Why had you left school? Had you left school? How far had you gone in school? Come to the microphone.
P7.
Why had you left P7?
He said it was at P7, yes.
Why had you left at P7?
That there were no people to pay her in her education progress.
No money.
Yes.
So it is the money which chased her out of school.
Yes.
Okay.
Anara moya.
Oh yeah.
Anara moya.
Oh yeah.
Ayungwe marusi masi Ibrahim we. Mango olia industrial harbor. Made the welding. Ke challenge me ale me sule. Tatwe me mule me sule welding gare. Tatwe me ale me sule welding gare. Me amete ta ongo ma olo alo ide ma jo tuza ma jo miuza ke ta challenge ro amandre drila kwa mari otako so ale ta nyiri se garo amadrin zazo manzora.
For him, Your Excellency, he learned welding. He said right now he's welding doors, windows, but he still needs more support. That's what he was saying.
And why had he left school?
Marizi, Madrin zare ne mokere wanayo.
What was your class when and why had you left?
Maybe school challenge Maria please girl.
And he left in what class?
P6.
P7.
P6, Your Excellency, P6.
Oh,
he
okay.
left school from P6.
Oh, okay. And what was because of school fees? It was because of school fees?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Now, I have already sent money to their circle. Translate.
Diatro President Ojo aniezesiti ra sako badi tri a ilini de suka karina ekari niezesiti sako a irire yara.
With the skilling hub, because I didn't want to be too ambitious, I started only one skilling hub per zone, like mud zone.
They say loba liniani tu fotoride ya tino baro olengbe ita anku emiku kibani anyetro madi dide ariko ko district na obonyi MOYO Adjumani di kari ungwele zone de iko badriso alo oliana e.
But for the circle, it is per district.
Kira silingi ane zele sako ni dile ko ya district alo a.
And these children here in Adjumani have already opened their circle in the district.
They say anyi tela kasukuru de ara Adjumani ri anyasako ni anyiri de Adjumani de okoko a.
I want the RDC or somebody concerned to come and tell us whether that money is where it is.
Draungwe ambara tisi nikola yake anze asiti rilo kurua ayai baride ay.
Your Excellency, these have received 50 million this month at the beginning of the month in Centenary Bank Adjumani branch. The account number is 3100117699.
Thank you.
The
So
leaders
the
are
money,
still being trained for them to use the money.
the money is now here. They are now training them. And that 50 million is just a beginning. If they need more, we shall put more. Money is not a problem.
Da nyerira President Ojo City milioni mutito udia dia I ambana kari solini Yesu Ojo ki City de karinza wani ole zorani kinza antira City ni lejo kwa nini e.
So the issue I'm raising, stop short. The issue I'm raising is that those witnesses you saw had dropped out of school because of school fees.
Data di ole ite de bali ni de ike ngaka uliara di tepe Ojo kiria ya tisi ya ebe fonyini lejo fizi direse.
You hear all of them, it is the same story.
Dese anguna kata alwari joao lejo fizi ride anguna tiko joao.
I left school because my parents died.
Mebe fonyi nosi mata yotrara kusamendre ti yotraira.
I left school because nobody cared for me.
Mebe sukuru amala madizi mata mbadi yo ongo kamu kwe fonyi gana sa yo.
But if your parents couldn't care for you, Uganda should care for you.
Kito nyata tinyende trobi nyata mbale kwesa ra Uganda kole akompanya taniwa.
This is why I said 1996, please don't neglect these children.
De kinya elifalu mia ditalum diasi alindi aziasi majo toaru kole ebe batiri de kore.
So in the coming government, I want us to agree and we really prioritize free education for children in government schools.
De sita enare mo batatira kameti ya didia ole lini nira ko luilili fiziako.
Because God will not be happy with us to have children like these ones here.
Amala rubanga asio yolure weku to batiri da fiziako sikakifonyi ebera de ani.
The leaders, you must be very careful because remember there is a God.
Anyi badidru pele pedi ole anyi ndeta ilia malarupanga ka anyi sa anyi ndreledi.
I can't sleep well when my children study and these children like these ones here wrote in ignorance.
Batiri de anyandreledi bati a endreti utia ene kidra to a endreti yo atati trokolea ondeta idri.
Before I leave this topic, let me show you what these children are doing. After 6 months, only 6 months, you see what they can do. Let them show us on the screen.
They say ale mite de anyini tari troba obara kamera si on ready atabatiri de aitele invandi ndiazi abulinia yesule na arisiriadi da andre anyetro.
The skilling hub of Adjumani, of West Nile.
De ndrondona le bari uliati de batiri ataitele riadi e foya rabani e ba anyintreta adonaiga. Owe di uliari ye.
Those are the products these children are making, which you were importing from China, from India, from Dubai. The children are making them here in Adjumani here.
De tra indrera batiri de ataitele di ogogo bari Adjumani revu adini riesu tadi zibati si adi etia China Asia, India Asia kira indredi di ogogo karite waledi.
After 6 months.
Imba tete Asia vu.
So you see, you are throwing away gold. You are throwing away valuable people.
Anyindredi tadi yesu abadi. That's
why I don't want any child of Uganda to leave school because of money. Now coming to my third point, this one was about all education. Which was within development. Because here we have said, you remain behind. I can see all of you. Why are you pushing? I can see all of you. Go behind there. So far, I've spoken about peace and development. But you told me you do not odupoka on the road, even if it's good. You sleep in your home. And when you are in your home, you face the poverty there. And this is what we have been telling people. I started telling people in my area in the 1960s. I can show you the people who listen to our message. In my area there, give us the other man of the cows.
Muzini wingi wenye matoro wa ngoma mungu tuwe wataka fesi mukutaha mungu wanje ndi mwisa ntende ya kureba mungu yitandikira tataka na wingi wa talobo hawa chadan mwisa zakanya na gwa mataka Museveni zankori kwenda zasubiza abana bihereze naturu kabanja umunyankwe naje nahinda kumata n'ufungu n'ukuzahanye natunga atibuye bimusumite.
On our farm, we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, this man is part of the people who never went to school. But who listened to our message of the 1960s? Of wealth creation. Where we told people that wealth creation is as important as development. Because people talk about development, roads, what, those are not yours, they are ours.
Dese mali esuka nita oporere I ki vozole kabako poru ki mali leka nyiko ao.
So please start with your home.
Dese kole riba ru.
As Jesus taught us, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the rest will be added unto you.
Lejo ekuyole robangari resa anyeri rojo atijwarure nyepa zoti kara winyenera rana ibuto awiru rata zitisa kaya karenzanyini diaruse.
We say, seek ye first homestead income, the rest will be added unto you.
Dese atijwarure nya zoti nyendrekpa naifu angure orerenzanyini nyirie iya na renyendrekpa angure orerenzanyini.
So because he listened to, and he lives very far from a tarmac road, he's 70 miles from a tarmac road.
Ekoria nyandrele tidie ididriaru kale izaledi oriolu refua lolu leti sulela mutorila kani rekwani lolu kieri lejwe kuya ya jole mali yesu zori trirera.
In the cattle corridor.
Aile di batie ikare batie.
But you see how he has changed.
Ki anyendre zona ena kendre na drieru of it ana sileti ikasisare.
He's selling 900 liters of milk per day.
Ka leye su lita mia dita alo bende odu alo se.
And he's getting 21 million shillings a month.
Ka million yesu mutiri limbi alo emba alo de a.
This is because the prices there are low for milk, because the milk is too much.
Kide wole itiri na le sinta ongola tena sa duvoa
The milk there is 800 shillings per liter.
Ewo leitire na lesi adi asia tetesilingi miaro litaka
And in other areas it's much more than that.
Kikarizi tigale la zenonte na irabaride asali takonte miaro nirakwa.
And he has built a good house as you saw. He has built a good house as you saw.
Osi chopelerera indrerana.
And he has educated children. That girl, well, you heard her speaking English, she's a graduate.
Drate bezata jode na anaza iya malaini sa trofoni se siti ane sulele ikarisi.
So I'm glad the Sheikh was able to tell you that in 1995, I think he was there, I came telling you about this, but people don't listen to what I tell them. They just ignore.
Masi egbe district kadi ni amala kinyeli palumia dritalum bito siari tadijore te olobo anajole legi kadi de tandra okuma jole rekiba eritoto stisekoro.
I was improving my rugubara, talking of Lonyi, talking of Otita, that time, 1995.
Ari tadijole ze kinyeli palumia dritalum bito usi anyeri karare ani lukbari tise.
So if people listen, they will change completely. But we never gave up. We started with the Ntandikwa. NADS. Operation Wealth Creation.
Operation Wealth Creation is Tira.
And now PDM.
Teatro Paris Development Model Nila Kadrai.
And Emyoga.
Emyoga Isa.
And Women Fund.
Cities Itema Okunzini.
And Youth Fund.
Anyi ya ile mruzito dirisa city youth livelihood tria.
And Grow.
Ongo tazi ungwe grow.
All this is to beg you to get out of poverty in your house. Please get out of poverty. We beg you. And we give you free money. We are bribing you to get out of to get out of poverty. Let us see who have responded here in our region here. Let's see whether, show us.
Disi ma lipi Agnesi ma lama village parisi ne aluru sakangi saluru wa MOYO district manzo oposi government.
My name is DPO Agnes. I come from Lama village, Aluru parish, Aluru sub-county in MOYO district.
DPO mo kwa manera nesiel kumiaro di nesi kenyan peru brindi nasi mbam brindi elsi onko kwa mane de aziru ari india de ingaira macam brindi alora angko mazi aru tuwira aku zi barang ko mari sinyaga aku kuzi dro kena zi aje maknure dro angko aji zi nguni dro.
I got PDM money. I got 800,000 in 2023 December. I used this money for buying 6 goats. The 6 goats will be produced, and the kids also produced up to 21. I've sold so far 5 goats. Out of the money, I paid the school fees of my son who is in senior 1, and then part of it I bought local chicken, and I bought a pig.
Manzara mazi indide ajiru nguyalo na elfumiyalo si ako ajia andare isu na elfumudu brisi ude ngaira utikira diaro ngwanzia engelere otaire mudiriani sara ngurueni uti earo mazi aru aziarira anisa elfumiyalo alosi ongo ngwanzi diaru duli kuri asiyere.
I bought the chicken, the local chicken, at 10,000 each. I bought 4 of them out of the proceeds of the sale of the 5 goats. And this chicken I've produced. Right now I have the chicks and hens up to a number of about 20. I've also sold 6 chicken for the market. Even the piglet I bought at 100,000, which grew up and produced 8 piglets. Out of the 8 piglets, I've so far sold the 6, each at 100,000, and I'm left with 2 piglets plus the mother.
Manzo government NRM dide yere kakuta Museveni ne manzo ano posi ana programu fidem dida tu bakasi esu okwe amane ko yela de ko anima indi jera ya ne ko ki ana kwe karasi o badra aje indila enya imanira o bama fizikwe wa onko tasbindi nyingi sama duneto wa bwate la zaka de mari familia sa konye na karima kwa yawa bisi manzo posi opi kinza opi brianwe oyandraga okwena kamuri au sidwa mani andalo suzivule gari esujo amegeru tamari familia wa bisi manzo government yenere mdruwe oposi kira abitiri druwe joko biya wa ndima druwe muri leana oluka gasi esuma iare konyi dro indina yana birgoti no si agore ya ni oluji ndri agore ndo sima konyi zile tore lade
I thank the government of Uganda, particularly the NRM government and His Excellency Museveni for formulating for us the program of PDM. Had PDM not been there, I have no idea whether I can own goods or assets of whatever I now have. I'm able to feed myself and the children, send children to school because of this foundation seed of PDM. Secondly, I thank God and we pray that He gives more life to the President, more health, good health, so that he can plan better for us, the local poor families, so that we get out of poverty. Thirdly, I'm requesting more input from government. I have local goats which can be seen. If I can get one improved male goat to crossbreed my local goats, I think I'll have a better quality goat and sell at a higher price. I thank government so much.
Yeah. So now you can see the witnesses.
Dren rosate ni lelente anyamisi lady anyeri olobo madiko nyesu de Paris Development garesa anyeri anolobo ni anyatisi lady.
I'm very happy to see these cases coming up.
Anasi ekwe anandrekata sateni tadiba tiriko ya fusiliani si.
There are rich people.
Vo abata toriba tisa ya.
I don't know whether we captured the farm of General Moses Ali when we went there the other day. I don't know whether they still have it.
General Moses Ali ni anyanikotere ani trie ru farm aile
I don't know whether my people captured that video. They would have shown it to you. Not, he doesn't know. It is my people. Either they have it or they don't have. Translate for them.
Ojo ani onikure ba nirie nodi ukokadi antrani ayapore zeno Moses ali rifa mwana ridia koki enodi eruna fa munarire troya iba nirie nodi bati ukokadi bati.
So there are rich people. There are rich people in Uganda.
Desibasiti Uganda Malia iria arisa ya
Moses Ali, Museveni, those rich people.
Ayeria ya visi ofiruma mali tori Moses Ali Ogwani anangasi President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni salaka.
Let's see whether they have Museveni's cows. Let's see. If they have the ones of Moses Ali, when we visited, whether they took the video, they can show us. Or if they don't, they show the ones of Museveni if they have them. They didn't capture them properly. Those rich people are there. Moses Ali, Museveni, those are there. But those are not our problem. Those are not our problem. Because they are not the majority. What we want, as the girl was saying here, we want those poor families to come up.
Paris Development Model ka esu india uote india utorana olerana batie zibana ani no ruao.
The Moses Ali's 7 don't go for PDM.
Ki ibata torile kole okwa ini Paris Development Model asitiniko.
Oremioga.
City emuyokarire sokwa iniko ilakako.
For them we have said if you want you go to UDB.
Iru debati letole irakole akofuki bank ya ofiru Uganda Development Bank ka.
So there you can go and sort yourselves out there.
Kakifu kake aya city nesuna sewa.
But here this is for people like that girl, the one who was there.
Dra Paris development model ni tepe itedele anyantrele no karaza.
Those are the cows of Yoweri Museveni now.
Nairati atuko Museveni anyantrele weli tere di dati arure.
Now those rich people, you leave them alone, they will continue.
Ki anyebe batato natiko luke airi le ka anyatwiti saro.
But the struggle is to bring out, what was the girl's name, the girl who was speaking? What was her name?
Zatebe itedele nai, she was called Abirie.
Huh?
Atupio, she is called Atupio.
Atupio.
Yes.
We want the Atupios to come up.
Ole ba Atupio tinani na kefu ranzarene.
So therefore, I beg you please, don't relax on this program of PDM.
Desema ianyi Paris development model ni ika ingwiru fuleku kole otrasila ko vandraga.
Each year we shall be bringing 100 million per parish.
Drata tiu baro kinyalo alo si milioni mialo ejilera Paris alo ne.
In 5 years, it will be 500 million in the parish. New money.
Desi kinya tou ya dile di ika kolu milioni mia tou Paris alo ne.
Then in the third year, the ones who got first will pay back to the circle.
Ki anyiba antrani doke suka tinai dola kinyantindi na dra anyito tina okwele.
To the circle, not to the government.
Anyikea sako lemu anyirina anaika ikekameti ni kuke anyikea okoko anyasako na anaya.
The money will never go back to the government.
Siti de onkwi kameti riko kase naa.
If you took 1 million, then you pay 1,125,000. 120,000.
Nyingwia nyidoto ingwi kara nyingwia 1,100 lo mudiri.
And in 3 years, 300 people would have paid back.
Kenyantindi naga kesu abamia na ukwesiti lera volera.
So in a term of parliament, you will have now 800 million shillings in the parish.
Da ewo parliament ya riga ko ya tale milioni miaro.
But I'm proposing that we add another 15 million.
Damu batina ngomura ko le ainta milioni mutilimbito ura.
This should be for the leaders,
Ani nako lure ba dituri ni.
the local leaders.
Ba ditu bari burude anyetori.
Because up to now we have been saying the leaders leave the 1 inch alone.
Amalasa tirusi ariamajo anyi titundi anyebe ba anyiri laki na anyebe aira.
Now they can come and take from the 15 million.
Desira anyi ba dituri anyisa anyiri re tsara le di milioni mutilimbito una anyi vuesu aruna.
In 5 years, it will be 75 million for the leaders in the parish.
Da anyi ba ditu parisianari anyiri riko ya koti kinya toude ya milioni mutitu terimbito ura.
And we want to start a fund for the religious leaders in their dioceses.
Data tiko aro parefu abatini tridi nzekare batine ya iri diocese ya sira.
Or their Muslim district.
Ewa Muslim tridi batisai.
So that they also engage in wealth creation.
Asitrua isa kakita tiu bata ewo limie suto de gawa.
We, the ordinary Christians and Muslims, will continue with our parish.
Raro anyeto Kristo ba kusaba Muslim de bakati andrakabari etele parisiana batitro e.
But the leaders should have their own circle, diocese by diocese.
Daba ditore bati ewo dini tirega isa iria ya sako na kolwa a ewo diocese rirega oviru Muslim Christiano si district ya sikolu na ania a.
And the cultural leaders through their cultural institution.
Voa ba biebeni tire batisa a iria ya biebeni na tina egopi na eka sisa kolwa a.
Here What we want, wealth creation is not like football. Where you have got players and spectators. Here, everybody must be a player. That's why we are saying that, please, you cultural leaders, come and show how to be cultural by being rich.
And
the religious leaders, we are saying that Jesus taught about the talents, those who multiplied the talents. Now, finally, the university graduates. If you are a university graduate and you have not got a job for 2 years, we shall create a fund for you. And what Adipio, the girl was saying, that one will be done. We shall continue improving. And I want to end by showing you again my 4 acres model, which I told you in 1996. Let's see how I've implemented it in one of my model farms.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchen. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here cost about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract that up,
you hear how much I'm earning from my small farm in Irango.
Anyita na eridia anikasilinge susia ana ambu nzako kadro anitro de ewo langwari arikai.
I have my people there have planted coffee, planted bananas, planted fruits in 4 acres, some cows, 8 cows I think, the 4 acres model, but they have also got a fish pond.
They say, naa eka yole su de ovie butoru reka nye sua eka zigo sa mutumba tidera boko sa osara ongo kawasa a voe wo ziga nyindra ebita mpaka anisa ate anyitindesi enogana.
But from fish farming alone, I am getting 100 million shillings per year.
Ebiri na ika adute anikesua milioni mialo Kenya ebiri na ika adute.
So this whole Nile Valley, we can transform it into fish ponds, so that you earn a lot of money, you people.
Desi roa nyeto ndondonale meriti dede ewo ebita mbato kovuri meria de irade zoi doni rikabani lidieto dia tere zoba dia tere troi.
So therefore, friends, today my message is on the 3 words: peace, development, and wealth.
And rumale yo ekwi anyiniria ina ekwe vozo voamali esuka.
The manifesto has got other points, but they will be explained later by other people who come to talk to you.
Tati ubale bugu bari sileo por manifesto na ikari angu kia de vadi dipana zitinze sa zisera ndrondrona anyiko diari ndrona ledi.
I therefore thank the people of Arua, West Nile, Adjumani, MOYO for understanding the message of the NRM.
Desi ale manzoro anyetro Adjumani, MOYO, Arua, Ruporu West Nile yare oposi lejo ekwi NRM dire rikarasi.
Continue supporting the NRM. We shall add much more than we have done now.
Desi anyibati ki andraka NRM okuni atika troasi robaka tanzari esura andraka bakati esuka na tro andraka.
There is something I was about to forget.
Tazia
You know, all these things need money.
That's
why I was telling you about prioritization. But God is also always on the side of the NRM. Example. The British tried to get our oil, to discover it, from 1920 to 1956.
Esu mundu de olure antra abari de ari o ikira ikadia to esu bari de awaya ikinyeli falumia titalo ire mutiri tito na igana.
The British were looking for the oil because it was kubira. Kubira is when something is boiling. In the Nile, in the Albert Valley, on the Munyoro side, you can see some oil on the surface coming from underground, as if it is boiling from underground.
Mundu de ori undrua amala nainka tazike dikendre buruna onko eitia ni kendre atua ani ori kita di undure ori kiatu di undure na esi.
So the British tried to look to where there was the Kubira. They tried to look from 1920 to 1956 and they failed.
Oriki atu di undure kinya eli falumia titalo mutiri sindie tato eli falumia titalo mutito ulimbi ireazia kana iwobike sule akpe.
But when the NRM came, we discovered the oil.
Kita NRM lesu atonera.
And it will start flowing next year.
Kidora anyiri lueka kinyobura.
What you see there is what is happening on the oil.
Rana nyantrelele di ovia turiri ledi. Lady.
Those are the roads going there.
Lady leti ya de kare atonari re kare.
In the Lake Albert.
Lake Albatinika.
So we have been trying, but Rubanga has also been helping us. That's one of the wells.
Naita anabu nzakoro atonela kare.
That blue thing is Lake Albert behind there. And this drill is on one of the wells. So we have been able to do some of the things you see, like this road to Guru with very little money, but with oil, we shall be able to do much more.
Anyaleti ndrele bozori te kangu de zozori te ayokanda kite asiti gas kitria droa to de sukase siti nzari kare sudrara ite zwarui
Manzora NRM juu
NRM oye
Adjumani juu
Adjumani oye
West Nile juu
West Nile oye
Uganda oye
Uganda oye
Manzora, let's give the flags.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Father, for giving very straight, elaborate, a direct message to our people of Adjumani, that where I saw them, the people were keenly listening to you, and everything that you have done is evident. We have the peace ranging from peace to others, they are all evident. Your Excellency, thank you very much. Thank you for loving the people of Adjumani. NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Adjumani oye! Thank you, Your Excellency. At this point, Your Excellency, we have giving out flags to our dear flag bearers, Your Excellency. Then we have our defectors who have come to join the Noble Party. We thank you so much. We thank all of you for coming to listen to our father, our leader, our savior. Thank you very much. Manzora Manzo Posi. Thank you very much. Can we start with the defectors? Where are you? Our flag bearers get organized. The defectors also get organized. The flag bearers can come and assemble. We have Angel Mark Dulu has received the flag. Thank you, Baba, for giving the flag to her. The next one is Ababiku Jessica, the woman member of parliament, is receiving the flag. Thank you very much.
Amanzo Kose, Dulento Makesu ane bendera NRM direra, ama woman MP sa, Esu dane bendera NRM direra. That Tierre amba Johnny ko yane bendera NRM dure. Johnny ko yane bendera NRM dure. Tierre bekeya bendera kere kilingbikidi bekeya bendera amariana remdire kere kilingbikidi naivu flag bearers ko yena kore ajugo Yoweri Museveni kaguta to boko ya da bendera ni kere amba General Moses Ali di Killing Biki D. Killing Biki ya idane ya bendera nera. Da Adjukoko ya enokore flag bearers bari ritito. Jajuko koeno flag bearers itora koeno kore bare choka udi ekwika bari pati odi ritito koeno kore ansai. Now from there, His Excellency is going to take photo moment with the new combats. Anyirap bendera kokara nyufe ya mailo fosewa ndezodu la juko kenoko bare toko udirito. Amanzo anyoposi ekwika mabasi yasi anthems in reverse. ale manzo anyokosi anyasani ke kaendro olobo ajugodiere ka anya bisise nya izo jugoko ya kole okelaka mori vibe kole okelaka tiliri tirato na hivu kole aero anyito weli badiri etelaka ejabe kasi vo ejabe ka flag bearers badiri tinisi kole ebe nare mvuleku ma iya obeja enarem flag bearers ni nerijo ambayu were Museveni si paka BLC alo kole obe flag bearers yao enarem juu enarem oye Museveni vimba Museveni tataika Museveni fitifiti so Museveni mambonga tiko ya kole ero anyito tiliri tirato okela kasi ebwe amala ambe yani iye tekire kole etela kasi tiebwe tiliri tirato sokasi Adjumani oye Madi oye NRM oye flag bearers oye Ezonjia Goto oye Adjumani oye Johnny oye Johnny oye flag bearers oye Kilingbiki oye Gero oye flag bearers oye Adjumani oye okay asitiebwe kabisa jajugo kongwi kole etela kabisa le badri tatia sijore roa nyitori baka asitiebwe la kaite ba flag nzukoruse DJ tuboganawe DJ azike ambani azike jugoni azike jugoni azike jugoni NRM oye okay ki vibe azike jugoni azike jugoni tiliri tirato tiliri tirato tiliri tirato tiliri tirato aziki ajugoni ajugo karazi ewe vulaka oja kiba bonguni aziki ajugoni oja kiba bongu azi ajugoni ojo ajugoni bye bye ojo ajugoni bye bye amanadaka bani karini ebe koya amuru kole bakoyo ba bonguni fulaki bari oyo ajugoni kabisa azi ajugoni flagi badri oyo kasi roa nyito azi ajugoni flagi oyo kasi anyi flag bearers anyoyo anya flagi ni azi ajugoni flagi si anyoyo anya bongo azi ajugoni ajugo kebeba karini asitiebwe to okay ajugoni asitiebwe bongo badri oyo kasi azika jugoni larusi okay jugoni asitiebwe